Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about our new numerology app. Numerology has become very popular in the last few years, especially the astrology being very difficult. All the predictions based on numerology become very easy since you do not need any time of birth. It has been found it is very good because you can make equally good predictions, especially about the person and its person's nature and character. So we have developed this numerology app based on the course created by Sairam Creations SRK, their advanced course, and developed this application to make it easy for you to predict with ease. So let's go through all the features of the application. Now you see this is the screen which will show when you open it in Excel. The only input required is the date of birth. So that means you add date, month and the year. The name is only for reference purposes. As you will see, as soon as you put the date of birth, you will get the BNDN, the natal grid, the MDAD grid, and the MDAD PD grid. This is the MD and AD. See, all these grids are shown separately, but they are important. You need to analyze natally what are the combinations, then you need to see the impact of MDAD, and lastly the PD. The PD occurs every year, all the PDs occur, so we need to see which PD is active. As soon as you open the app and put in the date of birth, the present PD will show here, which is from 28th August to 15th of October. And all the other PDs, they with the dates are shown here. So from December 12th, PD of 8 will start. From 16th of October, PD of 7 will start. You can also choose, change the PD here. You can go to the next PD. Say you can choose 7. Then you will show 16th October to 11th December. And although PD is also added to the MDAD PD grid. So basically you can change all the grids depending on which MDAD PD you choose. This is the present situation as you open the app. Here all the yogas which are formed based on the dasha are shown here. If you want to see only the natal yoga, that means only based on the natal chart, you just select natal here. All the natal yogas will be shown here. First yoga is always of the BN and DN, which is always active. So here you will see a very important table, which is a table for the MD. That means if you presently have like MD of 7, so all the years in this MD is active are shown along with their AD. Presently into 23, in the MD of 7, we have AD of 1. Next year will be AD of 5, then 4, like that. You can also see previously when this combination has occurred. That means in the 7 MD, when did the first AD or 1 AD occurred? It was in 1982. So you see, it shows you the past and the future occurrences. Similarly, the same combination will occur in 2026 at the age of 69. So it's very important to quickly see if these events you can correlate with the past, and you can see what can be predicted for the future also. Similarly, this one is the AD table. It will show you for AD1 which are the MDs occurring in which years. In 23, I have 7 MD here. And if you see before this has occurred in these years. But in these MDs, in MD7, it only occurred in 1982. So it's almost more than 41 years ago, and it will never occur again. So these are the things you can probably understand. You can quickly analyze how to predict for a particular AD, or when did this occur in the past, when the same situation will occur in the future. On the right side, you will, of these yogas, you will get the corresponding remedy for any yogas which are not so desirable. And if you go down, you will see the nature of the person based on BNDN and any yogas formed. Here it will show the remedy which should be done throughout life based on the BN and DN. You go further down, here the MD, AD and PD prediction will be shown along with the remedies. Since we have not chosen MD, AD, PD, we have chosen AnilG, so no dasha predictions are shown. For example, if we go to dasha here and we choose PD, which is based on the MD, AD and PD, all three, because no PD can occur without AD and MD, then you will get all the yogas formed with all the dashas, and all the predictions of dashas will come here. MD of 7 prediction with its remedy, AD of 1 with its remedy, and AD of 6 if it's any remedies there. We'll also see all the favorable numbers, numbers to avoid, colors to wear, colors to avoid, favorable direction. And on the third page, you will get the description of all the yogas. Whatever yogas occur in the list above, you will see their attributes here. You can read and you can predict based on this. The last page is a blank page which you can write your own notes when you're making a report for a client if need. Now, let's take an example. Let's take Madam Sadhana Gulati's example. We are all familiar with her date of birth. So let's input her name, reference, and we go down and add the date of birth, which is 25 January 1985. As you put, you will see all the information will keep changing. Now for this, the MD running is 5, AD running is 9, and present PD is 7. This is the natal grid, this is the MD-AD grid, and this is the MD-AD PD grid. Now first of all, we have to choose natal to see what are the natal yogas. These are the natal yogas are formed, and we can see their corresponding remedies here. The other important feature of the program here is that you can choose your master number. That means for this chart, if I need to choose a master number, I can try and input all the possible numbers, like possibility of putting 3, 6 or 9 is there, depending on these are the missing numbers. But in this case, 3 and 6 we do not use because it will break the Raj Yoga. So we have option of using 9. Otherwise, you can take a weak number like 5, or you can take a balanced number like 1. So, depending on your choice, you can add it here and see. Let's say if I consider 9 as the master number, enter it here, you will see the yoga formation has changed and our strength of the chart has increased. That means if 9 was not there, the chart strength was 51%. But if we choose 9 as the master number, you get many good yogas and the chart strength has increased. Similarly, you can see if I use 1, it will not change really anything because all the yogas will remain same. Just for an example, if I choose 3, you see the chart strength has increased slightly to 58%. So that way you can make a choice of a master number which will give you the best composition. So it makes it very easy to choose a master number. You can change the MD. You can see what is the impact if I go to the next MD. Let's say 6 is the next MD. I can just choose here all these things will change, and your yoga formation for number 6 will come in here. The chart with 6 involved. Yeah. If I change it to dasha, okay, so now the impact of 6 has come in. Similarly, you can change an AD and see what is the impact of that AD. If you want to check, okay, the next dasha, from the bottom chart, when this combination will occur, which you think could be good, you can select that and see its impact through the yogas. You can also see in the right side of the screen the same dasha prediction along with the remedies, which you can quickly read. This part is only in the first screen, is repeated below for the purpose of printing. That means when you make a print report, all these pages will come in. All these yogas have been given a name, though it was not covered in the course. But since it's not very convenient to say 1-9 yoga or 4-7 yoga, though some of the names were given, but we have tried to give names to all the yogas. These are based on astrological texts. And you see, all of these will give you a subtle meaning of the particular yoga. Like, for example, 1-9 is a Shurvir yoga, 6-7-5 is Lakshmi Dhwaj yoga. If you know some of these things, like 7 Ketu is known as Dhwaj in the astrological context. Similarly, 6 or Venus is known as Lakshmi. So 6-7-5 is Lakshmi Dhwaj Yoga. Or you can see the 1-7-9 is Manglik Yoga, which was already covered in the 1-5-6-8 is the Raj Yoga, which is the main Raj Yoga. So all the names are given, which are very meaningful. I think you will easily get them when you look at their description down below. When you go down, you will get their descriptions here. So I believe you can make good use of this application, and can contact us if you need any other information. Use of the chart is very simple. You have to just enter the date of birth. And if you want to print, you can just go to the print command. You will get the pages here like this, which you can print and even add your notes to the. And when you're talking to someone, you can quickly go to the right and see what is the prediction of the dasha and its remedies. So I hope I've been able to explain to you in detail. If you need any further information, you're welcome to contact us. And thanks for listening.